Hello again, everyone. Welcome to the Options Mentor. Since the last time we met, the SPX from the highs on Monday down over 150 points, closed at 55.05. And as we can see here on your screen, you will see that the VIX has, of course, spiked. We're up over 60, about 16 and a half at the close on Friday. So things have changed. Volatility's changed. Things are changing in the market. Techs are selling off a bit. There's some concern about various things going on in the world. So we're going to change up a little bit of what we're doing for trade here. So let me show you a trade. I came up with this trade back in 2015. I mean, it's a butterfly, which has been around a long time, but it's about the way you do it. There's a lot of rules to it. But basically, you want to put it on over 35 days or more out in time. It's called the all put flat fly, but you can do it with calls. Kind of a misnomer there. But the idea is that it's very, very flat on your daily line because we're here to get the theta, right? So if the market moves around, we don't want a big drawdown, and you won't have one with this trade because it is so flat deltas whenever you put it on. And even if it does happen to go against you, like tries to get outside your expiration break evens up here or down here, you will see that you're down very little, if anything, whenever that happens. But you still do want to take action there and make an adjustment or what have you. Now, the way I structured this trade is I usually put it on just a little bit below where we're trading, although you can do it right at the money. But I put it on at 5,500, modeling to close at 55.05 on Friday. And you can go down 70 points for your long that's on the bottom. Now, on the upside, you have choice. You can do 60 points up or you can do 65. Well, here I've modeled 65 points up. And what you have with that is you're down about, $55 at the upper break even. You're actually up about $35 at the lower break even. So if you have a little more concern about what's going on the downside, this might be a better looking trade. You can do 60 if you like, though. Now with the 60, you'll be down about 10 bucks on the upside and down about 16 on the lower end. So it's very neutral on the edges. I just think in the current environment we have, it's probably worth it to do 65 up, 70 down. I like to put these on really, well, the bare minimum would be 13 on the VIX. I do like it a little bit higher, 14, 15, even higher. I've done these all the way up into the low 20s, in the mid 20s even. So here at 16 and a half, this trade looks real good. It is short a little bit of Vegas, so if vol comes down, it can potentially help you a little bit. And if vol goes against you, say it goes down here, the SPX actually goes down in price and the volatility goes up. I've found that a lot of times flies don't hurt you that much when vol goes against them. It's more about the movement. So this is kind of a movement-based trade as far as things going against you, not so much a worry about volatility. Now you can do this trade 35 days and more. I've done them up to 60. I have people do them in their 40 that are 40 and 50 days out. So if you did this tomorrow, it'd be about 39 days out, which is fine. And I just think this is a really great trade, probably the average time in trade about 8 to 10 days. So whenever you see that, it says 35 days. Oh my God, am I going to be in this a month? I know a lot of people have great trepidation about that. They want the fast one. Well, you'll probably, if you don't have to adjust it, probably be out. I wouldn't doubt it if it was next week sometime. It just depends on how the market treats you. If you have to adjust it, sometimes that does take you a little bit longer before you get out of it. I do look for 8 or 10% profit normally. 8 or 10% of what? Well, 8 or 10% of what they took out of my account to do the trade, which would be the debit. So if I did it here at $5.15, that's $515. And then there's a margin on this because brokerages margin unbalanced put butterflies like a short vertical and a long vertical. It's really kind of silly. Not sure why they do that. They don't do it on the call side. So let me show you what would happen. So if you do this with puts, 490 plus 515, so it's about $965, right, to put this on. Now, if you do it with calls, no margin. Oh, but look, $935. You're going to find usually it's about the same price. You can do it with calls if you like. with the calls, all the price of the trade will be in the debit. There'll be no margin. And if you do use puts, then all you have is a small margin and the debit. You have to add them together to get your total that's been taken out of your account. So in this case, I'd want to get pretty much about $100 if I could, anywhere from $80 to $100 profit per contract, and then take this thing off. So I think you'll find this a good tool in your toolbox in these higher volatility, 15 to 20 on the VIX, probably where this thing shines the most, between 15 and 20 on the VIX, which is where we're at right now. I don't know what this week's going to bring. We do have the PCE number, big inflation number there this coming Friday. The Fed likes to look at that, which means the market will be looking at it. And then not this coming week, but the week after, we're going to have an FOMC meeting. So lots of fun coming up in a couple of weeks, over the next couple of weeks, that we could have some movement with. This trade, like I said, it's called the All Put Flat Fly. I do have a course on it. You can find it there in the description on YouTube. You can see a link to all my courses, as well as how to be with me every market day over at arimer.com, where I have an opening bell every morning, go over the day's events, trades that might look in range for that day, things to look at, answer questions, of course. And then a couple days a week, I do a help desk and traders lounge where we look at live trades. So it's all over there in the description. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe to this channel. And I hope you have a good week trading. The next couple of weeks ought to be kind of a roller coaster. So good luck out there. And I will talk to you next week. Have a good one. Bye-bye.